to my new short video on why bulk breeding is still smart and the thoughts on the future. You should memorize this if you're serious about making money in Crabada. And you've got to understand a couple of things. Number one, this isn't until February 15th, so there's a lot of time of money being made. Number two, at that point in time, maybe 5% of the prime teams will be able to loot the bulks at the ore team. A week or two later, maybe 10%. Another 2 or 3 weeks later, maybe 20%. What do you think is going to happen after that? The trenches are going to start getting the Lux team, the primes, and then the bulks get the trenches. These tokenomics are beautiful. These founders know their stuff. This is a loop. Now, whether these cycles happen in 4 weeks or 8 weeks or 12 weeks, we don't know. But all that doesn't matter because everything changes in March when the battle game comes out. So I'm a pure bulk breeder. I'm still a pure bulk breeder. I'm going to continue to breed the pure bulks. They make money. And I think some of you guys that got fear there and sold are just dumb. Because when you do the math of how much it would cost you to get the primes or the gems, which are so expensive right now, it costs you a whole lot. And there's not many of them on the market. And so another thing to realize is down the road, there's going to be more of the primes and gem eggs for sale. So it's not a big deal. So they still make money. If you've been thinking about getting in, you can get bulks a little bit cheaper now. And they're still going to be the backbone because at some point it'll all cycle through and they're going to be the ones that are stronger and needed. But it's the end of March, and again, it's going to change. Now, here's what I want to prepare you for. I had a large Axie farm, over 1,100 of them. I had spec farms, about 15 of them. I still have about 100 of them. I actually still make money in Axie. I make more in Crabada, but it's because I know spec breeding, and that means the breeds that make the most money. And that means massive amounts of research and staying on top of your numbers every single day. You treat this like a business, it pays you like a business. You think you can do this as just a little hobby on the side, you're not going to do very well. Yeah, you'll still make some money, but I'll make double the money. And so of what somebody who doesn't know their numbers. So when the battle games come out, you're going to have to actually play the game. You're going to have to master the game. You think of chess, it's like the high school guy going against Bobby Fischer. I mean, there are going to be breeds that are going to dominate. They're going to have a higher price, and supply and demand's going to drive that. And so I'm excited for when March comes because that's when the pros can shine, and the lazy guys that just do mining, you can make about half the amount of money. They are going to lower the mining side. People can guess and speculate how much. My guess is they're going to lower it by 40, 50%. I don't see them lowering it by only 10 or 20%. If they do, that's great. I don't see them cutting it down by 70%. But it would be fair if they cut it in half, if they cut it down by 40%, which means the battle side is going to make quite a bit more. And so you're going to want to do that side. And if they launch scholars later, you're going to want to train them yourself or get somebody to train them so that way they make you the most money. And so we're really early. We're in a good spot. And I just wanted to give you those thoughts that the breeding bulks is fine and absolutely nothing to worry about.